G'day, it's Big Rex here. Now I know I'm stating the obvious in saying my two passions are footy and fishing, and the Wimmera is the perfect breeding ground for both. Footy legends like Tim Watson and Adam Goodes grew up near the banks of the mighty Wimmera River, which is one of my favourite inland rivers.
I caught my first fish ever out of the Wimmera River some 45 years ago. It was a 4-pound tench. I was 4 years of age and an absolute cracking fish which had me hooked for life.
The variation of the fish, all the different species you can catch, and we have, redfin and yellow belly and silver perch, catfish, carp. In Jeparit it winds and twists. You can fish a different spot, every day for 5 years, and you wouldn't have to go back to the same spot.
The Wimmera River is over 300 kilometres long, and it's unique in that it's the largest river in Victoria that doesn't flow into the sea. Instead, it flows into a series of massive inland lakes.
It has become a very, very important focal point for anglers in this region, also visiting anglers, because the golden perch fishery here is probably the best in Western Victoria, and we have a very, very nice sustainable catfish fishery as well, which is quite unique to the state of Victoria as well.
Just like country footy and netball clubs, the Wimmera River connects communities and towns. It helps them prosper and makes them great places to visit and live.
Towns that seem to be successful have something to hang their hat on, and for Jeparit it is definitely the river. Well, the fishing comps, we've run it for probably the last 3 to 4 years, and the town gets quite busy, and not everybody has to enter the fishing comp. There's wives and kids that just come along for the camping and the good weekend with friends, and then that just flows on to the hotel, the supermarket, the takeaways. The dollars they take are really handy for them, and so the fishing comp's vital to our town and business.
But what about when the river's dry? That's when water from the environment provides a free kick for our fish populations and local communities, and without it, bang, we would be up the creek. Do you get my drift, folks, so to speak? As you've seen on the footy field, they build them tough in the Wimmera. That's why, with a bit of help from the environmental flows, the Murray cod, golden perch and river blackfish can hold on. And then we, the anglers, have a better chance of a great day on the water. Magnificent.
A lot of people are saying it's a waste of water, but now that we've seen firsthand what these environmental flows do when they're timed right, look, they're an absolute bonus. Definitely when the flows are on, we see a spark in activity, and it becomes a great bonus to the angler because we can explore more water, and it definitely creates a bit more activity in amongst the fish, and we see greater results.
You see, folks, blokes like my mate Chris Spence know all about it. After rains, water from the environment keeps the good times rolling on, helping fish breed and grow much more than they would without it. Did someone say bigger fish? I tell you what, this is just sensational.
It's a very important asset that the community's got, and the state, and all the visiting anglers that come in to the area to fish it. And we've noticed a lot of anglers are now coming up to use the Wimmera River as a destination for their holidays. It's a great learning place for kids with really good accessible riverbanks virtually the entire length of the river. You can have a barbecue, mum can sit down on a picnic rug and read a book while dad shows the kids how to fish, or vice versa.
So why don't you get yourself down to the Wimmera River? It's a great place to fish and a great place to be. The Wimmera River, magnificent. Yibbity yibbita. That's all, folks.